What's up, guys? Back again with Jesse, if you can recognize him, because I can't, obviously. I don't know. Something's different. I can't.
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, some. I, I don't know who you are, but we're gonna work
I'm
with
just just some random
imposter,
dude.
imposter
Yeah.
Jesse. Um, all right, enough of that. Today we're going to be talking about. Actually, we got storytelling time again. So after doing that video with the, I guess the missed opportunities and the sales that we missed, we thought it'd be a good idea to do like a story time for the deals that we got that were like really cool deals, good bargains, and maybe good investment pieces. I don't know. And we got 5 stories each instead of 7 because 7 seemed too long maybe. So hopefully this doesn't drag out. But if it does, whatever.
It happens.
It happens. All right. So I'm going to let Jesse start off because I started off last time. We got 5 each. Go for it.
Cool. Hey guys, how you doing? Let me just get into my notes. Sorry, I probably should have done this. All right. So yeah, as DJ was mentioning, we're going to be going through some of the best deals we got. A lot of these I've actually already sold, flipped, but yeah, I guess I'll start from number 1. So my first point that I'll go over is a PSA 9 Japanese base set Charizard. It was probably 2 or 3 months ago now. I'd say 3 months ago at the absolute most, where I sniped a PSA 9 base set Japanese Charizard off eBay. The seller had listed it for $149, so $150. Absolutely sniped it. And I bought a few other things off him as well, which I'm not really going to brush over, but that was the biggest one out of all of them. So yeah, I just sniped it. It came. I think I started worrying a little bit because it took a while to get to me, and I was like, was he ripping me off? Was it fake? But no, it came to me. And I think I ended up moving it the same day that I bought it for like $850. So
Wait.
I moved it.
Were you in Japan at the time?
No, I was here.
Okay.
I was here. Yeah, this is about 3 months ago here.
Right.
Yeah, I ended up sniping it off eBay, and I moved it the same day I got it. It was just an insane deal. Yeah, that's probably one.
Once you got it in the mail, you sold it straight away for $850. Is that what you
Same
said?
day. Yeah.
Same day
landed. Same day it landed. I sold it for $850. Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, that's one of my big ones. That doesn't always happen. All right.
Yeah.
I'm mentioning like the best.
Guys,
the best.
it always happens, guys.
It always happens. Get into Pokemon. You're always making thousands of dollars. But yeah, so that doesn't always happen. That's very rare. But yeah, that was one of the best.
That's pretty cool, man. Surprised you just sold it straight away. Like you didn't want to hold on. You didn't want to look at it.
I always say I'm going to hold stuff, and I never do. I always say it.
I like that, but I don't like that. The collector side doesn't like it.
Yeah, the collector side in me doesn't like it either, but I do regret a lot of things now that I look back in retrospect. I'm just like, why did I sell that? I got it so cheap. But
yeah, but it's got that like ZMG Emporium style to it, where he's like, I got to sell it to make sure I have capital to buy the next good thing, like
which is pretty much what it was, yeah. Because I was like, I could get $900 for this. I paid nothing. Like I'm just gonna move it so I have the capital in case another good deal comes around.
Yeah,
and
it's smart, but I just kind of like some of the stuff. But yeah, like that's just me.
There's some things that I haven't been able to let go of, and there's a lot of money in it to be made, but I just can't let go of them. But yeah,
maybe that's another topic. Maybe I don't know things.
Things that you just can't get let go of. Yeah, things that you really love,
or like that you bought it for to invest in or to like resell, but then you're just like, I don't want to sell this. I don't know.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
maybe. All right, my turn. So this one's kind of all right. So I'm starting off with an all right one. So I got 40 GX EX full art kind of cards, just random cards. They were all, standard EX GXs and some full arts. I got them all for like $100. Now it doesn't sound like much, but I got 40 of them. They were like nearly $2 something each, and that's even cheaper than bulk rates because bulk rates are like $3 or $4 a card. I'm pretty sure $3 or $4 a card for $5. So, and the way I looked at it was just like, because I'm a set collector, I'm a binder collector. So I don't know if that, some people out there are binder collectors. Shout out to you guys. So something like this worked out for me because then I had cards to fill my binders, and then I had other cards that I just had as spares, as could potentially sell them. And
Where did you buy them from?
marketplace, Facebook Marketplace.
Good condition?
They're all right. Like I probably picked 2 out of the 40, which isn't much, but like 2 out of the 40 that would be like to grade. I still got them ready to grade. I just haven't sent my cards to grade, but a lot of them I bought mainly for my binders to like fill in the gaps. And I guess the way I looked at it was like, when you buy a booster box, you're not going to get all 36 packs having like a GX or like having that kind of card, a full art card. It's always just a rare or a holo, and then you might get a couple GXs and a couple. This is Sun and Moon era. That's why I'm saying GXs, not Vs, VMAXs or anything like that. So I got 40 of them for the price of like $100, like under a booster box price, which I thought was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good deal. That's a very good deal. Yeah. That is a very good deal. Yeah, especially if they were in decent condition.
Yeah, I mean they were all like sleeved up, and I'm assuming they're from modern sets, so like a lot of the cards are just like straight from packed sleeve kind of thing. It wasn't like.
What was the most expensive card?
Probably a Zoroark full art from Celestial Storm, I think. But yeah, there were quite a few like from Cosmic Eclipse. A lot of the tag teams and stuff like that.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, they were cool. I mean, they were just needed for. I wasn't really looking for like, oh, this is like a $20 card or a $10 card. But the fact that I got like 40 of them, and some of them were Hidden Fates tin promos as well, which sell for quite.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they are quite expensive. Those Hidden Fate tin promos.
Like I think there was like 5 or 6 Mewtwo, like and Charizards, like 4 or 5 of them, and a couple of Gyarados. Nice. So I mean, I'm not grading them. I just have them. I like.
Yeah, it's a good deal. It's a nice deal. Yeah. Hey, it's good.
It's all right. Yeah, it's not bad.
Cheap. Like it's cheap.
I start off with a not bad one, all right? So.
Yeah. That's fine. No, that's a good deal. I would have bought them. I would have probably bought them and probably sat on them or flipped them, whatever.
It's hard to sell single cards nowadays, though, as well. But
yeah, unless they're perfectly mint. If they're like completely mint, and they're a decent chase card, then I think you can sell them.
Yeah, you can.
But you're right with the whole. It's hard to sell cards these days because I remember back, I don't know, say 2013 days when I was collecting. Like back when I was collecting again, it was much easier to move like your full art EX cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now these days, like I remember back then, you could get a binder full. You get a really good money for a binder full of like EX cards or GX cards. Where now they're a lot harder to move.
Yeah, it's like the raws are hard. Like nobody wants them anymore.
No, because gradings are such a big thing now.
It is.
But yeah. All right. So I guess I'll move on to my second point.
Your turn.
All right. So probably about, once again, around 3-4 months ago now, I ended up picking up a Supreme Victor's blister art set for $250 landed.
Oh, hey, I saw your friend selling that recently. Not a blister though.
No. Oh, yeah, I know. He's selling the Supreme Victor's packs. Yeah, for a good price actually.
I don't have money, but I want them.
Yeah, the Supreme Victors, especially in the last 2 months, have just really, really gone up. Just because they have so many chase cards. They have they have 2 Charizards.
Yeah.
One's a non-holo, but they have 2 Charizards. Do you? Yeah, it's a nice card, and they've got a lot of the level X cards too. I think all those
Diamond
like
Pearl,
Platinum Pearl, Platinum Arrow packs, all the level X cards and stuff, they're really, really good.
Yep.
But. So I got a blister art set of Supreme Victors, absolute mint condition. Once again, sniped it off eBay. That's where I get most of my deals, is just sniping on eBay. People list stuff.
You're the sniper guy that everybody hates.
Not like a final bid, not like but just buy it now. I don't really go into auctions, to be honest with you, because auctions always end up at like max price, if not more.
Yeah, I don't really
especially because there's a lot of shill auctions. But no, I'm talking about buy it now snipe. So newly listed, listed. Seller listed as a buy it now, and boom, I snipe it. Which Very means nice. Like I buy it as soon as they list it.
Yeah, as soon as okay. My bad.
Yeah. All good. But yeah, generally sniping is like bid snipers and stuff. There's people like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're in.
That's what my too. But yeah.
No. I don't really go into bids and auctions. But yeah, so he listed a Supreme Victor's art set for $250. Buy it now, free postage. Got right onto it. And they were absolutely mint condition. I think I sold them for $620 the same day they were landed. Which, with retrospect though, I probably should have held on to them because they're worth probably double that now.
Yeah.
This is going back 3 months.
Yeah, your friend was selling them for $550 for an art set, but they're just loose.
Most,
So
yeah, and he's
they're
probably going
not,
to get that because
blisters are a lot more pricier. So
way more. Yeah. So at the time, I sold them close to max price. Like if I pushed it a little bit more, I may have been able to get 650.
yeah.
But now it's I think any
Oh,
day of the week you get
you're probably looking
$1,000.
at $1,000 or something like that. Two
Yeah,
hundred,
any day of the week.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But that's a really good deal, and that's one of the big things that I regret selling and not just holding. Like that's really because that's one of the big things that I should have probably held.
It is what it is.
It is
Kind of
what it
like how
is.
what we talked about before about the capital moving stuff. So you're
Yeah,
a buyer,
exactly.
yeah, you're a buyer, flipper, seller by nature. So you need it.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm a collector by heart as well, you know.
Aha,
So some things I'm like, I probably should have kept that, but then it's like if I keep everything, I'm just not going to be able to buy stuff and make money.
that's true.
So I only keep the things that I really, really, really want. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, that's my point.
That's your point. My turn. My turn. All right. So my one. This one's from actually. I used a middleman for this. One of my subscribers, Ninja Kiwi 101.
Oh
Woo!
yeah, I've seen him comment.
He's everywhere. That guy. I love that guy. He's
Yeah, he
cool.
seems like a cool
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he always comments and stuff. So shout out to you, man. And so what did I get from him? He lives in New Zealand. I'm obviously in Australia. I know they're kind of the same, but like different, obviously, for some people who don't know. But he got me a booster pack art set for Plasma Blast, and this was 1st of May this year. So I don't know, a couple months ago, 4 months ago, and he got it for me for $65
Oh, that's cheap. Yeah.
for an art set, black and white, Plasma Blast, good condition. And yeah, like he actually commented in our last video saying that was one of the deals he missed out on because he wanted to get one as well, but he just got me one. I obviously pay, like, I transferred the money and stuff like that, but
Mm,
that was a really cool deal. He didn't even charge like anything extra for, finding that deal for me.
that's
So
great.
yeah, I was, really thankful for that.
That's cheap for an art set these days. Yeah, I think an art set would be easily 120 now, so double
Easy. For black and
easy.
white. It's black and white era,
Yeah.
like you said in the last video, black and white.
Mm. Plasma Blast is the cheaper of the black and white.
Out of the
But
plasma,
I
huh?
think I sold a box recently, so probably about a month or so ago. I sold a Plasma Blast box for about $1,800. So even
Ooh,
a Plasma Blast, which is like probably the worst black and white set, arguably, I still got $1,800 for the box. You know,
wow.
I don't think there's any black and white set box under $2,000 anymore as of this month. Yeah, so
I would have jumped onto those because I saw that like those black and white booster boxes going for like 1K, 1K. Like
yeah,
like in the May time, April, a couple months ago. But now 2K,
yeah,
like that's already
I don't think there's any in Australia anyway. I don't think there's any black and white box you'll get under 2K anymore. I know my friend got lucky recently and I think he paid 1.8K for a Dragon's Exalted box.
ooh.
Um, which is
Hey, I think I know him. Oh, well, I don't know him, but I know that box. He got
yeah,
he got
it's
it
a
from a friend of
mint.
mine.
It's a
We're gonna have
really
to
nice box.
Yeah, we're gonna have it's mint. Yeah,
I think he traded a few things and cash as well.
he did Hidden Fate
Yeah,
stuff, and he got some beers. I know it.
Burning Shadows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brown Shaz
yeah.
box.
Ah,
Oh,
awesome.
we know the
Yeah,
same
he got that.
people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the community, especially in Australia, is real tight. Everyone knows everyone. You know, I
It's
mean, especially like the
similar.
regular kind of,
The
I guess
deal is.
people,
Yeah,
dealers, yeah, and the regular people in it, regular collectors. But yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you just got one, and I was like, I'm jealous. But I know someone selling like, well, not selling, but he has like 14 or 15 Dragons Exalted boxes, and he doesn't want to get rid of one. Like he
wow.
just doesn't want to sell them. Yeah, because you know this whole thing with like Logan Paul buying cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
everyone's starting to hold on to their staff because they think the market's going to boom again. Which, I mean, maybe there was just a big boom. I think it's a bit too soon for another big boom.
We just had it.
But you know, there's some big
Big
names coming
players,
into the
yeah.
game. Big players coming into the game. So who knows? Anything's possible at the moment. Everything's still really up in the air. Like I said, prices have dropped a little bit, but
It
it's
has.
going back
Well,
up.
yeah. I don't know how it is in Australia. It's like so hard. Like I put up a couple things for sale that no one's bidding on it yet. So
Hmm. I
uh,
think yeah, it's slowed down, don't get me wrong, but it'll pick up again. But yeah, all right. I guess I'll move on to my third point.
that's right.
Okay, so This is going back maybe 2 months now. Oh, I think my camera just went out of focus. There we go.
A little bit, yeah.
This is going back about 2 months now. So I got the item is a PSA 9 first edition Blaine's Charizard. I don't know. You may have seen me selling that. Maybe not.
Maybe.
I think anyway. So the way I got it
at the time, I think we didn't
Sorry?
like each other. When
No, we hated each other at the time.
Yeah, I hated
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I hated you more. But yeah, so anyway, so so yeah, so a PSA 9 first edition Blaine's Charizard, very, very clean 9, very nice. I traded, so this is where it gets pretty crazy. So I got it for an insanely crazy deal on it. I traded 12 Hidden Fates tins. I think so. 12 Hidden Fates tins, a couple of black and white era stuff, like just like collection boxes and stuff, and that's it. Yeah, so 12 Hidden Fates tins, which I paid retail for, like 2 weeks prior, and like I had like a black and white collection box and an X, like 2 black and white collection boxes and an XY triple blister for a first edition PSA 9 Blaine's Charizard. So I ended up, like, in total of what I spent was maybe $800, and I got a $2,000 card.
Yeah.
You know, so I ended up selling the Blaine's Charizard a few days after I got it. I actually planned to hold that one, but there was just so much money in it for me. So I ended up selling it for $1,780 pretty quick. I listed it at $1,800 and it went within an hour. You know, and now I think they're about $2,200-$2,300 now. Yeah, so that was one of my biggest.
eBay mainly, or?
No, I buy eBay, mostly eBay, but I sell Marketplace and Pokemon pages.
Okay.
But that's probably one of my biggest ones so far. And you know, when I get a good deal like that, like I know it seems like, oh, you know, he's making so much money, he's a ripoff. I actually put the prices cheaper than what their actual market value is, just because I know I'm making a lot of profit anyway, and I do want to give someone a good deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the time when I sold the Blaine's Charizard for like $1,750 or something, I think I could have got $2,100, $2,200 if I waited.
But you know what? When you did that deal, the 12 Hidden Fates tins at the time were like going for $80, $90 each. They weren't the regular retail price, were they?
So I didn't go retail. I went off what private pricing was.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't go off retail price. No, I bought them retail probably 2 weeks prior, and my aim was to keep them or open them, but then someone offered a trade for them.
Yeah.
So I just, whatever. Okay, if you really, really want to trade,
what's it for a modern tin? Like,
insane. But
easy deal.
I don't think the guy that I traded to really cared that much, because I went to his house and his collection was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
He had I think he had like 3 or 4 of the Blaine Charizards, so he didn't care. All in PSA 9 first edition, and he didn't care. He just went,
probably looking for the shiny Charizard, probably. But
yeah, 100%. He's a massive, massive Hidden Fates fan. And he's offered the trade. I even said to him, I go, "You sure, man? Like, that's a pretty crazy trade for me." He goes, "Yeah, just take it." And I was like, "Okay, done." Yeah, so
lucky.
Yeah,
you got to know the right people. Yeah,
you got to know. You have to know the right people. Yeah, but anyway, that's my third point. Yeah,
cool. I think it's my third point now.
It is.
All right, so we're gonna go. By the way, a lot of these stuff I've actually shared on my channel, so some of you guys probably heard of all of these deals that I'm about to say, but I don't care. These are my top deals, and I like sharing it. So this one is, I got 4 3-pack blisters for Sword and Shield. This is when I was like opening packs like pretty often-ish for the channel and just for my collection. And I got them for like $10 each, $40, Facebook Marketplace. So I paid $40 for 4 3-pack blisters, which are usually retail for like $20 each.
Yeah, that's good. So you got them half price.
Roughly half. Yeah, half price, pretty much. And that was posted and everything. And he threw in a mystery pack as well, but I don't really want that. Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you get them so cheap?
Don't know. He was getting rid of them. They weren't like in like the blisters weren't like in best condition, but I was opening them. So I was opening the packs and I was opening up the blisters. So it didn't really matter if it had some rips on the blister, like the actual, you know, with the modern blisters. Yeah, they're not like the old school WotC. It's only 1 booster pack. This has 3 packs and the promo card and the coin. So none of the damage was on the boosters or anything like that, or like it wasn't tampered with as well. Like I had pulled some decent hollows and EXs or whatever. Oh no, Sword and Shield Vs and V Maxes or whatever.
So that was Sword and Shield base.
Sword and Shield base. So this was months. Yeah, when that came out.
Right. It's funny that you mentioned Sword and Shield base because just tonight before we started recording, I had a contact of mine offer me 100 Sword and Shield booster packs for $250. So $250 a pack. But
$2.50 a pack.
yeah, $2.50 a pack. So
Wow.
100 booster packs for $250. But I'm like, oh, like I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Sword and Shield base. Like they've got the gold Zamazenta and Sashien, but like recently just got announced that they're promos in like collection boxes coming out. So they're going to be a promo.
Yeah.
Well, not the promo, but they're going to be in them. So it's like, ugh.
You could probably sell them for $5 each. Like that's still $5 a pack is cheap. But I don't know
I don't know because I think the Darkness Ablaze double blisters have kind of dropped the price of base Sword and Shield.
That makes sense.
They come in those double blisters.
They probably got it from there as well. They probably opened a lot of those.
I don't think so because he's actually selling me a case of the double blisters tonight. That's why we got about the pack. So I'm getting a case for him. Like I'm paying a little bit more, but you can't find them in the shops. Do you know what I mean? The double blisters, you just can't find them. In Australia, yeah. They're all sold out. So I'm getting the case for like $180, which is about $7.50, but they come with 2 packs, you know?
Yeah.
$7.50 a blister, the double blister, but 2 packs. So I don't know. I don't really want Sword and Shield base, but anyway, I thought I'd mention that. So that's good. That's cheap, man. $10, you know?
Yeah. Once I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
You should have kept them sealed.
Nah, they weren't, like I said, they weren't the best investment condition-wise, but I was a pack opener at that time, you know. Still am, but not as, you know, as hardcore.
Yeah, I still am too when I get a bit bored, but I try my hardest not to.
We just know, you know, you lose your money. Or sometimes you get lucky. Like I pulled
unless you get super, super lucky, but yeah, you do lose your money. All right.
Your turn?
Anything? Yeah. Oh, my turn? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nothing else with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going back about 2 months as well. Most of mine are all recent, but this is going back 2 months. So there was a lady selling on eBay, and she was selling a black and white tin, one of the collection tins. I think, she was selling the ones with 4. I think it was like a Rayquaza art. She was selling the ones with the 4 packs in them.
Yeah.
And it was $100, real cheap. So I sniped it, bought it straight away, buy it now. 110 landed, and I actually ended up messaging her and asking her if she had any more tins for sale that weren't listed on eBay yet. Yeah. And she got back to me, like she said, oh, when I get home from work or whatever, I'll count the black and white tins that I have and I'll get back to you. And she got back to me probably a few hours later, and she said she has 16 black and white tins, not including the one I just not including the one I just bought. 16 black and white tins. Yeah. And she sold all the 16 black and white tins to me. So mind you, this is going back as far as Core Legends. Some of the tins with the Core Legends packs in them, this is going that far back. And some of the tins had Heart Gold, Soul Silver, going that back. And I got all 16 tins landed for $1,800 Australian. Wow. So yeah, that's 16 black and white era tins. And this is 2 months ago when prices were still kind of really high. So prices are a bit higher now. But I think, so I got them all landed for $1,800, and they were mint condition tins. And like, I think I got a picture somewhere where I had the tins spread out on the ground. It was just like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, I got these for so cheap. And yeah, I ended up selling all of them. One guy actually bought all of them off me. And I ended up making...
You sold the tins as is? You didn't open up the tins and sell the packs or anything like that?
There was a couple... so I actually opened 4 of them. And I ended up selling the packs separately. But I realized I got only like a tiny, tiny little bit more from much more screwing around selling the packs separate. So I just sold all the tins. So I think I ended up opening about 4, getting like 12, 16 packs out of it. And then I ended up just selling the rest of the 12 to one guy. I think I ended up doubling my money in the end, so it wasn't bad. Yeah.
How much were you charging for a tin if they were $100?
So if they had the 4 packs in them and they weren't, for example, they weren't like Hard Gold, Soul Silver era, $210 landed. So $210 posted, I was charging a tin, and they had 4 black and white packs in them. So that from anything from like
$50 each, yeah.
Yeah, but
Even
yeah,
now, that's
anything from
big.
Legendary Treasures, from Plasma Storm. I remember, yeah, one of the tins had Plasma Storm packs in, and it was I didn't even know, and I sold them for the same price. And the guy, got him, and he's like, "Oh man, there's 3 tins here with Plasma Storm packs in them," and I was like, "Damn it!" But I made my money. I was
Still made
happy.
heaps, yeah. You doubled
Yeah,
your
I made my money.
yeah.
But the reason I say that is because the tins with the Plasma Storm packs I probably would have kept.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still made my money. I was happy. The guy was happy. I gave him to him all for a good price. Which was like, it was like 210 each.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was good.
That's a good deal, man.
West.
Good profit, good everything. Good story as well. That lady probably didn't know much of her stuff. I don't know how she had so many tins just there sealed.
Yeah, she just had him for a while, and just I want to make it clear, like when I message people, I don't offer low. I never offer low. I always ask them what they want. I always
Yeah.
get them to tell me, because I don't want to be the guy that offers low and they end up selling it, but then they get seller's remorse a week later. So
Yeah.
I always get them to tell me what they want. And if they tell me a price I'm happy with, I'll go for it. If they tell me a price that's a little bit too high for my liking, I might go a little bit lower. But I'm never gonna force someone to sell something at a ridiculously cheap price. She's the
Yeah.
one that told me that price. She goes, I'll do them all for that much. And of course, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, oh, actually, no, that's don't do that. But of course, I'm not going to say that. Okay, you want that much money? I'll give you that much money. Yeah.
That's probably a good point there where, we could potentially make a video about like what should you like, because you're a really hardcore buyer, seller, flipper kind of person. So like, tricks of the trade of like, buying and selling, and maybe like, just maybe I
Yeah, that is
interview
a good
you.
idea.
I'll give you questions. You answer them
Hmm.
like as a buyer or as a seller. What should you do as this, and some tips and stuff. I think that'll be
Yeah,
cool.
I'll help people out. Yeah, I get questions now as well, and like I'd love to answer those questions in a video.
Yeah. Or we
I'd
should
love, and
do a
maybe even
Q&A.
maybe if yeah, maybe even if some of your subscribers in this video can ask me some questions, I can answer them in the next video too, and
Yeah.
you could too.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, just I've
Yeah.
had some questions in several videos, and I said, maybe we could just actually do a video on that, but then we could just do a whole Q&A video, which
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right.
All right. I
Yeah,
think it's your point now.
my point. All right. So this one was quite a big one for my channel, and for like this is when I was getting started. I was quite a baby. So last year, I got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 old school theme decks for $90. All right. So
90
$90. All
for
right.
all 8.
Yep. So this was Overgrowth theme deck. I've showed this all on the channel. Knockout, I think it's Knockout. Oh, Blackout, sorry. Overgrowth, Blackout, Expedition. So the Electric Garden,
What?
the Echo, Fire Red Leaf Green, the Fire.
What? With the Charizard?
It's
Wait, no,
Charmeleon.
that's
It's Charmeleon.
yeah. What? What?
Fire deck, Leaf deck, Call of Legends theme deck as well. So these were all theme decks. A lot of them were open, but the cards were still sealed. So like still mint cards, like you can.
Hmm.
So yeah, I ended up selling them piece by piece, and
How much did you make?
It's hard to say. I did a few trades for some of them. I know the Overgrowth. I think, yeah, I sold that for like $100 because, like I said,
Damn.
they're open, but they're not. The cards are still sealed. So the selling point was you could grade the cards because they're all mint and stuff like that. Or
Yeah, of course. So you got your money back on one theme deck.
Yep, on one theme deck, I made $100. So I paid $90 for all of them. The Knockout one I opened because I wanted the Hitmonchan. I've got that in my grading pile. I'm also grading the Squirtles, the Water Tools, and Squirtle base set unlimited PSA 10. If it gets a 10, I don't know, it might get a 9. They go for like $100. So and
Easy. Yeah.
I got 4 of them, and I got 2 Water Tools, which also had if they grade 10s. I think Water Tools are hard to grade, but if they grade 10 or 9, it's also another like $100, $200 card, PSA. So, and they're unlimited, but they're kind of mint because I opened it. So I haven't made my money back on that entirely, but I already made my money back on the Overgrowth theme deck, technically speaking.
Was that sealed? The Overgrowth?
The cards were sealed, but all the boxes were opened, but all the cards were sealed.
But still, $90 is a bargain. When was that?
Last year. June, July last year. I saw it on Marketplace.
Yeah, you
I,
wouldn't get a deal like that now unless you're very
no.
lucky.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know if the guy knew what he was doing or not. He also had a few extra stuff which I didn't really chuck on here. I think they were like Fates Collide, Commons, Uncommons, Complete, all like glad wrapped, but I didn't really count that because it was the low part of the deal. The highlight was all that for $90, and yeah, it was crazy because he put it up, and I saw it like pretty much straight away. I messaged him. He said someone else wants it straight away, which obviously I'm like, oh dang. The other guy didn't have
Mm.
enough money though. He didn't have capital. He didn't. He said, "Can I pay you in 3 days' time? I get paid then." And I said, "I could pay you right now." He's like, "Okay." So
Yeah, it's a dog eat dog world out there, man. That's what
if
happens.
you have
You know?
money, make sure you have money. If you see deals like that, because then some people won't hold
Yeah, you
it.
always need the money. That's why I have to sell stuff as well. That's why I can't keep everything because you miss out. You miss out on deals, you know.
Yeah.
But dude, that's a great deal. I would snap that up in a heartbeat as well if that was me. So
Actually, even the expedition theme decks, if they were sealed, they were like $500 each. Like, but I didn't.
yeah, they're about that now as well. About that, about 450, 500 each. Yeah, I
I
think they've
traded
dropped
one.
very, very slightly.
They have, yeah. Well,
Very
it's like
slightly.
they're decent investments if you bought them a while back. Some were
Mm.
selling for like $50 each, $100 each.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, if you bought them like a year or two, like 2 years back, yeah, they were a very good investment. But I think anything Pokemon was a very good investment 2 years back.
True,
You
true,
know, so
very true.
most things anyway, not everything. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I would have snapped that deal up. That's great.
A lot of them I traded for other things as well, for Pokemon stuff, and
I love trading. Trading is so fun. I do it all the time. I always trade. I love it.
it's like the
Yeah.
old school. Back in the day, I'll give you this card for this card, but I'll give you 10 boxes
Yeah.
for this box or whatever. Yeah,
And sometimes you end up on top, you know.
it's good. Yeah, I obviously
Sometimes you end out on
you got
top.
to make a deal that's kind of fair for both, or
I
if
mean,
maybe
well, if they offer something insane, like for example with the Blaine's Charizard,
that's
I'm not
right.
going to say no. I didn't force him
No,
into the deal. You know, it's not my fault.
no,
But
it's not. Yeah.
you know, he's not. He knows what he's doing. You know.
But you know what?
You know.
Maybe he got that Blaine's Charizard years ago for $10, and maybe you got your Hidden Fate Sense for $30 each. So it kind of made sense for him because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we got this for 10, and you only got yours for 30 or whatever it is. But
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I was pretty, PSA 9 Blaine's Charizard. But anyway, yeah. So but yeah, that's awesome, man. Those theme decks, that's crazy. All right. I think I'm on to my last point now.
you are, sir.
Okay, so this is very, very recent. Very recent. I mean, within the last 2 weeks. So within the last week. So I think I told you about this deal.
I think so.
You know the deal. You
I
know
have
the
a
deal.
feeling I know what it is,
The
but yeah,
WotC packs, the first edition Rockets and base set 2 packs. So every time I tell someone this deal, it's like they're like, bullcrap. No way. That didn't happen. But
yeah.
I'm telling you it did. I've got proof.
You sent me the
So there was
screenshot.
this
Yeah,
sorry?
you sent me the screenshot, so I
I
know.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy. So there was this guy on eBay. I'm not going to say his name, obviously, but there was this guy on eBay, and I was, searching eBay, newly listed, and he listed a couple of rocket packs in one listing and base set 2 packs in another listing. So the rocket packs was for 4 packs, base set 2 was for 3 packs for some reason, even though 4's an art set, but whatever. And so I messaged him directly. I think I threw out an offer of like, I think 600 on the 4 rockets first edition, which is low, very low, because he had best offer.
yeah. What was
For
his
those of you who
price
don't know,
tag? What was his original price
so
tag?
for those of you who don't know how eBay works, you can do starting bid at like 99 cents and also have a best offer on it.
Oh
But
yeah,
if
yeah.
someone bids on it, the best offer goes away. No one can offer anymore.
So he put it on auction. Did he put it
He
on?
put an auction starting at $50 for the base set 2, and $50 for the first edition 4 rockets. And I think I offered $200 on the base. I was just being silly. Sometimes you just be silly. You don't know what the buyer wants, so you just throw out an offer, and then they come back with what they actually want. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think on the base set 2s, he had 3 base set 2 packs listed. We all know one base set 2 is about $250 Australian, but I just went, I'll just offer 200 on these 3 packs and see what he comes back with, and we can work from there. So he actually accepted my offer for 200 on the 3 base set 2 packs. And I was just like, what? That has to be an accident. He did not just accept. I was just blown away. I was like, that has to be an accident. And then I offered him on the Rockets. I offered 520 on the 4 first edition Team Rocket packs and art set. And he accepted the 520. And I was like, what? This has to be a scam. Like this
When you
can't
sent
be
me that,
right.
I thought it was a scam, big time. Like I thought it was
Everyone said it was a
deals.
scam. I thought it was a scam, but then I looked at his feedback. He had 100% feedback and over 500 feedback. So I
Hmm.
was like, oh, this. I'm like, what is going on here? This
Must
can't
have
be
been
right because
worth it.
yeah, a first edition Team Rocket pack, like a light pack, is $350, and he just accepted my offer of 520 for a complete art set. So
Yeah.
it's like what? And then one base set 2 pack is $250, and he just accepted my offer for 200 on 3 base set 2 packs. I was like, this has to be a scam. So I messaged him directly and I said, did you accidentally accept my offer, or what's going on here? He goes, no, I was happy with your offers. You know, I've looked at the price and stuff, and that's around about what they're worth. And I was just like, okay, not really, but okay. And then I was like, do you have anything else? And then he's like, oh, I've got another 6 Team Rocket packs. Now I've got another 22 base set 2 packs.
Oh,
And I was just like, what? I was like, is this guy serious? So I was like, okay, how much do you want? And he told me he wanted, I think it was, he wanted 1,600 for the 22 base set 2 packs, which is way less than $100 each. And I think he wanted like $1,000 for the remaining 6 rocket packs. I was just like, this guy has to be kidding me. He's joking. So I paid for it all, and lo and behold, it all came. I think I paid about, if my math is right, $3,300 for 36 sealed WotC packs, including 10 first edition rockets. So insane. And I weighed the packs up, and actually 6 out of the 10 rockets were heavy,
yeah.
and 10 out of the base set 26 packs were heavy. So it's just like, what? And I actually have, proof right here. So I've already sold half of them.
And you got the booster box as well, by the way.
And I got the empty booster box too. And I also got the sorry guys, let me just shuffle around here. Where the hell is it?
Show off.
It's on the ground here, sorry. And I also got the empty rocket pack.
Wow.
First edition. And yeah, and then I got the the base set 2 pack. And yeah, so this is the remaining packs. I've got 14 packs left.
That's cool, man.
So yeah, there we go. That's
But like
my
I said,
last story.
you had the money. You had the money for that. Like
I did, and that's why you need capital, because when a deal like that comes around, it doesn't always come around. It's extremely rare that a deal like that comes around. I got extremely lucky. Like that was an insane deal. Absolutely insane. But it just goes to show deals are still out there. So you should have that. You need the capital because deals are still out there, and there's still people willing to sell for cheap, very cheap. So yeah,
he probably doesn't know. Like I don't know if he was much. What was his other listings? Were they like Pokemon listings or not really? There were probably other.
Sorry, let me just put this back. So he had other listings and stuff. He was selling like first edition fossils and stuff, but for some reason he wanted max price for the first edition fossils. But for some reason with first edition rockets and base set 2, he just sold them cheap, and I still don't know why. And for the whole time until they arrived, I thought it was a scam. I was like, this guy's scamming me, or they're fake. I was like, this can't be right. But no,
it's a lot of money for it. You paid $3,300. It's like for a potential scam. But I mean, you pay goods and services, PayPal goods.
Yeah, eBay. If it's a scam, you get your money back. And I recorded the opening just in case it was a scam and it was fake packs. So at least I've got proof to eBay. Nah, look.
Wait, you opened a pack?
No, I unboxed the package when it came to see if they were fake packs. And if the packs were fake, I've got video proof that they're fake, that they came fake. I didn't just put that there,
See, that's good. That's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's my most insane deal I've ever gotten. Like, that's just a crazy deal. And even now, to this day, a week later, I'm still in disbelief. Yeah. Because it's just such an insane deal. And I actually showed you because I sold 6 Team Rocket packs. And the guy that I sold the packs to, because I was a heavy art set that I sold and 2 light packs, the guy that I sold the set to, he pulled a first edition Dark Charizard, and he actually recorded it, and it was absolutely mint, and it's probably going to get a PSA 10. So I'm super happy about that I was right about the heavies, and he got the Charizard from my rocket packs. Damn it. It is what it is.
I was about to say, just before you said that, why don't you say the story about the Dark Charizard, like about the pulling of the Dark Charizard? But obviously...
There you go, yeah. It just popped into my head then, yeah. The packs that I sold like 4 days ago, the guy opened them on video, and out of one of the packs, he pulled the first edition Dark Charizard. Hollow, of course. Yeah. So, yeah, that's insane. So, yeah, anyway, that's my last point.
That's incredible, like the whole deal and stuff. But
the whole deal and that whole story with the Dark Charizard is just like...
Yeah.
Insane. And I think, yeah, the Dark Charizard's like $5,000 in a 10 these days, first edition.
You've already made your money back, and you still have leftover packs, or not yet?
Yeah, I've already made my money back a lot, and I've still got like 14 leftover packs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane. All right.
Which
All
are
right.
actually on eBay right now. So I'm going to see how that goes.
I don't have money, guys. So, all right. My last deal. I think a lot of people know this. Is last year I was new to the game. This was one of my biggest purchases at the time, and also like probably my best investment yet. It's the PSA 10 Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, all PSA 10 unlimited cards or whatever they were. I won them in auction for $350.
What?
Yeah, and at the time, I was outbidding people, and I was speaking to one of the girls that was there, and she's a moderator in another group, Facebook group, and she's like, "Oh yeah, pretty good deal." And I was just thinking like, that is a good deal because you know what? That Venusaur alone, PSA 10, at that time was going for $350. And I got Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur for $350. So even at that time, that was a good deal. Like, you know, that was it was a starter line, whole line for PSA 10. I mean, it would have been cool if they were, the numbers were
Executive.
Yeah, but they weren't. But it's all right. Like, it's still really cool.
Dude, that's such a great. I think the Venusaur is like $1,000 now in a 10. More.
Nah, it's two
Maybe.
like for the 3 cards, it's like 2,500 to 3K. I saw a Venusaur sold for 2,500 PSA.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, that's amazing.
on a Facebook group. So like, yeah, and this was last year. So this is like by far, and I've been tempted to sell it. Like I've held it. I'm more of a collector than I'm a seller. You know, I'll be honest. And you know, if I sold it earlier, I would have made more than double. Like I don't know how much it is. Like 10 times what I paid right now, roughly. So
Yeah, like 1,000% profit.
yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. Like it's a great card, and I want to keep it, but I don't know. I do need money right now, so I might have to sell it. I don't know, but we'll see.
But that's awesome, man.
Yeah, that was my best
That's
deal.
great. That's a solid deal, man. That's especially like now that it's climbed so much.
That's what it is. But obviously, I didn't know at the time how far it would go. But yeah, I thought it was cool. But I was scared. That was my first big deal. I was really scared. Like I nearly cried myself to sleep. I spent $350 on 3 cards, 3 Pokemon cards.
Dude, you did well though with that.
Yeah, thanks. You did well on your Whatsy packs.
Dude, I still can't believe that.
Yeah. See, look, if I had thousands of dollars to just do that, then I would have. Like, because anybody can see that was a really good deal.
Oh yeah. I was scared it was going to be a scam, but I was scared they were actually. It was not just so much they were going to be a scam. I was scared that they were going to be all light packs. So I was like, oh, what's the bet? They're all bloody light packs, but no, they weren't. So
even if they were, I think you
get my money back.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. Easily, a little bit more, but yeah, I'm glad. But yeah, that Venusaur deal, man, because yeah, I've been wanting to pick up some, you know, unlimited starters in a 10, but it's just so expensive. Especially
they're expensive now. Yeah, if you bought them last year or even a couple months ago, I think you'd be all right. But
even a couple months ago, they're already expensive. But I still can't get over missing that Charmander. Anyway,
hey, this is not that video. This is the best deals video.
That's true. Let's not get depressed over.
We had some good deals.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm all out of deals to share. Yeah.
All out of deals? Yeah. I mean, you probably have plenty, but we don't have much time.
I've got a lot, but yeah.
Anyway, next video, I'm going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. But
let me add into that.
No, you're not.
Let me do it.
This guy wants to give something else. You know, maybe we'll let him do it in a 600 subscriber giveaway.
Let me do it.
No. I got it.
Nothing. All right. You got it.
I got this one, and then the next one we'll do it like.
Don't worry, I won't give away a first edition Charizard then.
In this format, right? We'll do the next giveaway in this format. Okay, that's it. Right. See you guys next time.
Catch you guys. Thanks for having me again, DJ, and thanks to the viewers for hopefully enjoying this video. These videos.
Everybody loves you. They're just missing James.
Everybody loves it. Who is? Oh, don't start that joke again.
It's good joke, man.
Terrible. Nah,
Uh,
it's good. I'll bring James along one day,
thank you.
but he doesn't like Pokemon anymore.
Yes, he does.
Peace out.
Yeah.